The name means Fortress of the Skylark. It's the only triangular water castle in Scotland. Buying the tickets took longer than the viewing, because I became a member of the Association for the Promotion of Scottish Castles, which included a flat fee ticket for most of the castles in Scotland, plus an extra senior age discount for Peter. It took so long that Peter had a little nap in the meantime. It has been designed as a romantic palace for David Kennedy, the 10th Earl of Cassilis, in the 18th century. It's surrounded by a 2-hectare big garden with a swan lake, adventure playground and many forest tracks. We've stayed overnight in the palace and felt like an earl at the time. We did have our private butler and enjoyed the aperitif in the library, where not only little snacks have been served, but also a little private concert with harp and guitar has been given. We could have borne with that style of living far longer, but nevertheless Coulson Castle is and stayed our favorite castle even after visiting many others. And its huge garden with a famous rhododendron collection. The woodland gardens within the castle grounds, which boast some of the finest and rarest examples of Himalayan rhododendrons and other exotic shrubs. Many of the plants are over 100 years old, having been raised from seed collected by Sir Joseph Hooker on his Himalayan travels in a bygone era. Being guests there, we felt like in a wonderful hotel. The castle smell wasn't noticeable. The Isle of Mull is located off the west coast of Scotland in the Inner Hebrides. The giant castle is only a bed and breakfast, though a good one. We only found out when we arrived. When we came back from dinner, we were offered whiskey at discretion, and of course we accepted the offer. I fired the ingle, everything was prepared already, but obviously nobody opened the flap of the hood. So when we couldn't find our glasses anymore in the smoky room, we decided to change rooms and went to bed. This Scottish icon is a big tourist attraction. We came down from the loneliness of the Highlands and were a bit shocked to see so many tourist groups. But there is a reason why it's one of the most photographed objects in Scotland. The Maglots were searching for a place for their new castle, and they found the ideal location, a little peninsula surrounded with water. Protected by nature in such a way, the MacLots could have been satisfied, but they wanted more. They made a pact with the devil. He himself should help building the castle. In return, he would get the daughter of the family as his wife. The devil accepted the proposal. When the daughter heard who should be her groom, she ran away on top of the tower of the castle and jumped down. Urquhart Castle is a ruin of a castle next to Loch Ness. The castle was left behind in the 16th century. Since then, the castle went wreck and ruin. Urquhart Castle is a popular part of Scotland round tours. Therefore, a lot of visitors are there. Everything is well organized and structured, but the castle ruins are not worth the effort of visiting them. It's one of the biggest and most important castles in Scotland out of a historic and architectural point of view. Its location on Castle Hill was supporting that position. Many kings and queens of Scotland have been crowned here, like Mary, Queen of Scots in 1543. And you can definitely see the difference between an Earl's palace, which we have seen so far, and this royal one. This tetragonal tower is neither a castle nor from Middle Ages. It has been built in commemoration of William Wallace, a Scottish freedom fighter.